I have let my kitchen cabinets get a little too cluttered for my liking, so I'm going to tackle them today. This is something I've been meaning to do for a while, and I thought I would invite you to come along with me. This is what we can do together today. We can look at the things in our kitchen cabinets and ask ourselves some questions. What is it that we use every day or on a regular basis? What are things that we're keeping just because we think we might need them in the future, or maybe they have sentimental value? There's a lot of questions that you can ask yourself. Some of them are easy, some of them are a little bit harder. Stick around and we will tackle these questions together. So hi, my name is Angie, and my husband Bill and I live here in Louisiana, where we are on the road to simple. We are trying to downsize our possessions. We have a long way to go, but we're making a little progress every week. Today I'm going to tackle my kitchen cabinets here. As you can see, I've got some really tall, full upper cabinets. A lot of these things we use every day, but I have a lot more of them than we need to use every day. Some of the things that I use more often are on higher shelves instead of lower shelves, so we're going to make some changes and see what we can come up with. The first thing I'm going to do is take everything out and try to determine what we use every day. So I'll get started on that. Okay, that was a little bit of workout on my step ladder, but I got it all cleaned out. These metal shelf dividers in here, and I'm not sure about keeping these. Actually, what I might try to do is to lower my shelves, change where they are so that I could get rid of these and then just use the wooden shelves. So now comes the hard part with going through everything and deciding what to keep. Now it's time to go through all of the dishes, all of the food storage containers and Christmas dishes. I'm telling you, there's too much here. I know I have preached about having too many food storage containers on other videos, and I do have to say that my husband likes to buy these. You would think in most households it's not the husband who's buying food containers, but Bill likes to pick these up sometimes, and I don't need any more. This is just one of two cabinets that I'm going to try to tackle today. I'm not even to the glasses yet. Right now, what I'm talking about is just the plates, the bowls, the serving bowls, those type of pieces. You can see how dusty these are, which tells you how long it's been since I've used some of these Christmas dishes. We moved to a town where it's just Bill and I. There's no other family, and we used to have a lot of get-togethers and use all of these dishes, and maybe one day we will again, but I still think I need to pare these down a little bit. I do have a love of pottery, and I do have a couple of special people in our lives that make pottery, and so that also makes it difficult to decide what to keep and what to pass on. But I do want to be mindful of that as I go through my pottery. These are my favorite Christmas dishes, and I mean, I like fa la 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 la, but the fact that we moved to Louisiana, I just thought these were really cool, and I really like these. These little Christmas plates I really love. I put these out just to use for sandwiches and stuff every day during the holidays, so I'm definitely going to keep these. Might look at cutting them down a little bit. This one got chipped, so I'll let it go. These were older ones I'm going to let go. And these dusty Christmas bowls, I think I'm going to let them go. May try to sell this online. These are bowls that I like, but they don't have any sentimental value, so I'm going to let them go. This is very dusty and dirty, but I do use it every Christmas. These I'm going to keep. This one I may let go. This is one of those hard decisions. This was from a very special person who's passed away. I have plenty of other things of hers to remind me of her, and I have some special Christmas things of hers that I put out every year, so I may pass this on to be a blessing to someone else. I'm going to get rid of these brand new containers that my husband bought. I don't know why he likes to buy containers. He's come home before with a whole case, a whole carton of mason jars. This is just a regular butter dish that I thought I would use again someday, and I haven't, so that will go to Goodwill. These are good for soy sauce and such when you have sushi or little cheese dips. I've moved a couple of these down, and I think that's going to work really well to make things more accessible, so I'm going to keep working on that. I am done with this cabinet for now. Not to say that I won't go back through and declutter a few more things. There were some pretty tough decisions in here, I must say, when it came to deciding whether to keep some things or letting them go. Here's what I've come up with. And by no means is this what you could call a minimalist kitchen cabinet. I'm not a minimalist, but I am working to simplify. I think lowering these shelves worked out really well. Where I had that metal divider in here, and that helped to have more shelving space. But I think this looks a lot nicer. The things that we use every day, like small plates and bowls and saucers, are right here handy, and I like the way that this worked out with having two shelves here. These we use a lot, so I did lower this down where it's a little bit easier to get to. Got rid of a few of these. We do use these little ramekins for different things when we're cooking. Put the bowls up here that I don't use as much. And then my Christmas things are up there at the top. These are Corelle dishes that we use every day. And we have 8 of each, 8 bowls, 8 plates. There's 2 of us. So I kept 4 of each down here. So that makes that a little more simplified, that we only have 4 plates, 4 saucers, 4 bowls. The extras I put up on the very top shelf. So if I ever need them, they're there. But as far as everyday use, just keeping a lower amount down here on the bottom. And I think that makes a lot of sense. So here's my extra Christmas plates, my extra plates and bowls from my regular Corelle set. And also, since I moved the shelves down, now I've got room to stand up this beautiful tray that I use occasionally. Hey, before I forget, be sure to stay tuned till the very end for my Slice of Simple. Now I'm going to tackle this cabinet, which contains a lot of glasses and miscellaneous things that I know we have too many of. Probably wondering why this is in my kitchen cabinet. My husband prefers to brush his teeth in the kitchen. I don't know, just his thing he likes to do, so unfortunately this will be staying in the kitchen cabinet. Here we go again. Another thing that my husband really likes to do is purchase these nice little thermal cups. Probably gonna have to wait till he gets home to ask some questions on some of these things to get his buy-in on donating them. This is the perfect example of things that have been shoved in the back of the cabinet for years that we're never using. I just have them here in case we need them. I've used this top shelf before to put some tall items, bases. I'm going to rethink what I'm going to do up there. When I mentioned a while ago that I was struggling whether to get rid of a Christmas tray that my special friend had given me, she also gave me this beautiful picture, so that makes it easier for me to get rid of that other plate, because I know I still have some special things from her. A lot of special things. Special memories are the most important, we know that, But it's still nice to have a tangible item. Sometimes when you pick it up, you can think about that person. Like I said, we've got too many thermal cups. These, I think, just came from the Dollar General or dollar store that I bought to have on hand, but I don't need them, so I need to let some of them go. I have a lot of, I say a lot, it's probably not a lot compared to what some people have, but several wine glasses and other glasses, so I need to decide on what to let go of. This is something kind of interesting. It's bottled water that was made after Hurricane Katrina for people to have. We weren't here for that. Bill's family was, so that's why we have this. Let him decide if we want to keep that. I love this little guy. He's got his little tray, little butler tray. He makes me smile, so I don't think I can let go of him. I think I might have to move this chicken pitcher outside, and I could use it out on the back patio for different things. It's just sitting in here taking up space. These 2 cups I'm going to relocate to a different cabinet because they're beautiful coffee mugs made by our special friend Craig and by Bill's daughter Stephanie. Beautiful pieces. Gotta hang on to those. This is a vase that my grandmother gave me before she passed away. She collected this type of glassware, and this is just an ordinary little pitcher I picked up on a trip out west once, so I think I'm going to make a special place to keep my vases down in one of my vase cabinets. Well, I got this cabinet simplified a little bit. I can probably get rid of some more later, but on this pass I think I have simplified it down quite a bit. I downsized quite a few of our thermal cups, so I've got different sizes for each of us. I mentioned these earlier. I had 6 of these. I downsized to 4. Downsized a little bit on the rocks glasses and some wine glasses. My husband and I did get married in a winery, so I do have to keep the wine glasses from there. On the upper shelf, I got rid of 1 pitcher and a couple of other things, some vases that I'm going to put somewhere else. Bill did come home. I talked to him about the Katrina water. He does want to keep that. And my little guy with the serving tray, I love him, so he's staying. It feels good to have simplified this a little bit. I say this in my videos all the time. You don't have to get rid of everything all at once. It's easier each time you go back to get rid of more and more things. There's a possibility there's a couple things in here that I might get rid of a little bit later, but for right now I'm going to keep them. But I did get rid of a whole lot of things. I still need to tackle my drawers. I'll do that in another video. Okay, I think that's going to do it for this edition of Road to Simple. Please stay tuned for my slice of simple that I like to leave for you in each video. Just something fun and simple at the end, just because. I sure hope you hit the subscribe button if you've enjoyed what you've seen today. Leaving me a thumbs up is always a big help. I would appreciate that very much. Stay on the road to simple with me. We will work to simplify our kitchens, our closets. Enjoy the simple things, and I'll see you in my next video.